Come on, get it off! Get it off! Get it off! Hey, he got it! He did it! That was like all day today.
Look at these. That took us the longest.
Yeah, that was probably that, and then the
And the other
pit arm. Yeah, the pit arm was crazy.
But damn, that bitch is out.
Lola was making sure we were okay.
I've seen E450 RVs and box trucks, but did you know Ford made a E550? I saw one the other day. I wasn't driving my van at the time, unfortunately, and I didn't have my camera ready, but yeah, I saw one in box truck form, and it was massive. Look at this thing. E550. Take a look. There's only a couple pictures. I was looking for a diagram of what suspension this thing has. Look at that ground clearance on this thing. It looks like semi-truck rims on this 550. Ford should have made this a van, like lift kit included. Look at that ground clearance, and it has steps. So take this step out. Look at all that ground clearance. Ford should have made this a van. I would drive it. Ford made this a van. Unfortunately, yeah, look at the front. Look how big the front is. Fender flares. I think it looks cool. But yeah, it looks like the I-beams are sitting way low though. So that was interesting to see. So I have a couple of lifted vans to show you guys today. Not many lifted vans for sale lately. So this one's on a Camburg lift. Right there. I only know one person who has a Camburg, and that's Holdfast. Good looking van. This one's 20 grand, I believe. Where's the price on this thing? Yeah, 20. Offer 15. 133,000 miles. Yeah, it's a good looking van. I know that ladder. That's a Serco ladder. The seller put 4-inch lift. I thought Camburg was a 5 or 6-inch lift. It's probably a typo because it looks, yeah, that's a nice lift on this thing. Good looking van. Yeah, look at that wheel gap. Custom radius arm. Camburg did their own radius arm design. They didn't modify radius arms like Weltec and Action Van. Action Van and Weltec, they also have custom radius arms. But Camburg never modified. All they did was run custom radius arms on their vans. So yeah, Camburgs are rare. Only know one guy, Holdfast. Only person I know who has one of these lift kits. And Camburg is no longer going to be making lift kits. It looks like their bent beam kit is no longer listed on their website. And all they have is a drop down bracket kit similar to Action Van. So this is the second Camburg van I've ever seen for sale. Normally I'll see an Action Van or Weltec lifted vans for sale when I actually find them. Look at this thing, alright? Look at that wheel gap. Looks like it has a 5-inch lift, right? On stock tires. But notice that right there. See that big gap? This van is body lifted. And it appears to be a massive body lift on this thing, like 5 inches. So let's go back. You gotta see the front of this thing. It looks cool. Then it's, there you go. See the bumper and body? See that gap? That looks like a 5-inch body lift. It's kind of ugly. Actually, it's really ugly. That's too much body lift right there. But a body lift is exactly what it sounds like. So body on frame. So you have like a 1-inch like rubber spacer separating the body from the frame of the truck. This looks like it's running a 5-inch body lift. A little too much. I'm surprised no one runs a 2-inch body lift on these vans. Could you imagine a 5-inch lift kit plus a 2-inch body lift, or a 4x4 conversion and a 2-inch body lift for extra lift? You'll fit 37 or 40-inch tires on your van if you go that much. So this is basically what a body lift is. So on stock vehicles, they're normally like 1 inch. See, that's the frame. That's the body of the vehicle. So a body lift is exactly that. But normally it's 1 inch. This looks like a 2-inch body lift right here, which is about what you want to go. Because when you think about it, when you do a body lift, like if you go really big, it's gonna look ugly, like this van right here. But you know, maybe they could have came up with a better bumper to like cover that gap. But yeah, when you lift the body off the frame, you might have to extend like, you know, brake lines, radiator lines, hoses. So interesting. Yeah, I'm surprised no one has done a 2-inch body lift on Econolines yet. That would be nice combined with a 5 or 6 inch. You know, the 2-wheel drive lift kits are advertised as 4 to 6 inch lifts plus, you know, a 2-inch body lift. That would be pretty sweet. Or if you have 4x4, you know, add another 2 inches to the lift that the 4x4 conversion achieves. So they're a little van talk for the day. E550 Ford bench. Could you imagine this as a van? This thing. It's already lifted. Look at this thing. Really cool.